Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode 2 of Dreams to Schemes Unleasing Entrepreneurship. This is Yukta.
And this is Jyotsna. Thank you so much for tuning in as we have been receiving a lot of responses from you guys for the week 1 episode. So we have come up with lots of fun, lots of information, lots of insights in this episode.
So, as you already know, we have among us Dr. M.K. Kaushik sir, CEO of Vishnu TPI, also the director of Vedic, trailblazer of rural entrepreneurship, startup investment and innovation. Right among us.
Welcome back, sir. I've been thinking lately that, sir, as you have said, there are many ups and downs, not just with the economy or what you're receiving output. Maybe it's with the money, it's with the people. Like your friends and family won't support you all the time, right?
Yes.
Like, have you ever thought of, this is not for me, let's just quit? Is there any moment in your life, have you thought of it?
I'll tell you, this is my short film production house, KBR Productions, it was doing good. We were doing, slowly we have started. We used to do short films, people used to badmouth us like anything. You are not acting well, your films are not of good quality. We took all those comments and slowly we have improved. And then slowly we have started our quality improving because we are not trained in film industry, Only passion was driving me to do that. And then I was introducing so many actors and then people used to badmouth us like anything. YouTube people comment, right? You always see. First I used to feel a lot. It was going good and then slowly, as I told, I worked for Pelli Choopulu and then there is another movie called Karam Dosa and then suddenly Airtel ads I have designed and then slowly economically also we were doing good. Team was very strong. Then my father was not accepting all these things.
Yes. Okay. I was thinking from the start, how did your father just agree?
Yes.
So during that time, it was like this. I joined my PhD. So my father was thinking, why he is doing all, see, PhD means serious thing, and that too I'm in BITS Pilani, renowned university, right? So what is he doing with his life? He left his high paying job. I was doing very good, then I only left that job and then I have joined the PhD for full time, which means no salary, only stipend will come, right? What is he doing? He is not doing his PhD well, he is again distracted, but he doesn't understand that that's my passion and then that's what my childhood passion. Then he stopped talking to me. For 3 years we didn't spoke over phone also. One incident I'll tell you, I went home to see him. He didn't allow me to come inside. I went back to Hyderabad, right? So my father, see, he has done lot of things for me. He is the one who has made me to educate or whatever it is. But that was the moment I felt very bad. Why he is not supporting from his side, his perspective is correct. He is ruining his life. He has to do his PhD and then go for a job. No, why is he into all these films and all? That was his perspective, and then I was not listening to him. So like this, my father was not supporting that time. Then he understood, okay, he is good in this, he is doing something like that, and then I proved him by getting my job and all. So I left KBR Productions because of my family obligations. Otherwise, I would have been doing some films. With any new age directors and actors, I would have become production designer, or I would have become director, or whatever it is. It's not acting only, but whatever, because I was very much interested in the craft. I left that company, though it was doing economically well, though I had a team. Slowly we were getting grip on that concept, but because of that family support, I left it. Like that, other companies have other problems, but that is one example. I left it. Still, I feel, I can do something to this. When time comes, we'll do.
Maybe.
What
if you'll be staring in Bahubali?
Really hard for you to work on something so hard and leave it out of nowhere.
5 years I worked on it. And then I took all this bad mouthing. And then slowly I have improved. I am not telling I am best actor. Even I don't know acting. Slowly we have improved, and then I was forming team, and then suddenly I have to leave it for family. So
it's reasonable if it's not working well. If you just quit, it's fine.
Yes.
But when
it was doing good,
that must
because
be really
of some
hard
obligation I have to leave. That I always repent. I don't know, somehow when time comes I'll restart. We don't know, we never know.
We hope for that.
Yeah.
So was it all worth it? Like your father stopped speaking to you in that period of time. Did you feel like, no, this is not working well, I should quit? Like, was it all worth it? Should people take risks?
Yeah, obviously. Otherwise, see, many of them, once you reach 35 years old, right, then you'll understand all these jobs are not, I mean, you might be paid well,
Yes, sir.
but you will not have that mental satisfaction, and that time if you want to act or write stories, your mental abilities also will not help you, and then your family obligations will be there. By the age of 35 you will be married, and then you will be having sons or daughters and all, then family responsibility and all will be there. So if you want to do something, you just do it and take that risk. So my father didn't speak, but now also I can tell I have acted, I have directed, I have written scripts, I have edited, I sat in film production. That satisfaction I have, so if you take that risk only, you can taste that success. Otherwise what happens, people keep telling, no, I also wrote 10 stories which are there in my suitcase. Right. But who pursues that is
Real hero.
right. That's what I did. Whether quality output has come or not is secondary thing, but you have attempted or not. If you have to just attempt anything, and that's what I always tell to students also. Don't think about software jobs. Right. Suppose you have convincing capability,
Okay.
you have negotiation capability, why don't you go into marketing or sales?
Yes, sir.
Right. Suppose you are very good in drawing, why don't you seek opportunities in animation side?
Yeah.
If you see Rajamouli film, you take any film, animations, and then these things are the VR, AR, so many games.
Yeah, yes.
So much of life is there, and which is, people, they don't like coding. Though again societal conditioning, they want software jobs. Every mechanical engineer, civil engineer also enters into it because that's where everything
Social
is
pressure.
there, right? So, but we should not do that. There are many roles. Analysis, if you are very good in analysis, go for business analyst jobs. Okay, if you are very good in sales, marketing, whatever it is, I mean, there are many jobs.
Yes, sir.
But people are not getting that exposure, and then they are not exploring themselves. So with this, I think people have to think about other dimensions of anything. There are many dimensions. It's not only 2D.
Okay.
Software or government job.
Government
It's
job.
not only 2D. There are other dimensions also. People have to explore about it, and then everybody has some innate capability.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Everyone
Right.
does.
So I have my creative thinking or design thinking, whatever it is, that helped me a lot. You have this capability of writing and all, then you have ventured into this.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody has that innate capability. If you identify that innate capability, it's done. Life is sorted. You can do anything.
So, but how to identify that? I
Yeah.
mean, like, I have met most of my friends, like, they always say that I don't think I have a talent. So, like, how to identify that I possess this thing, I can work on this?
I'll tell you 2 examples.
Yes, sir.
First example, suppose you want to bunk a class.
Okay.
If you want to bunk a class, you all will go to one student who is very good in doing this.
Yeah.
Right?
Who has mastered this.
Yeah. She will go to a class teacher, and then she will manage everything and then get the class bunk.
Yes, sir.
Which means she has some talent.
Yeah.
Negotiation capability is there.
Yeah.
She is the one who is preparing something in her mind and then convincing teacher. So that's her innate capability. One more thing. Usually our parents tell something, no? Deniki tappa deniki paniki ravu antaru. Means suppose if you are playing only games, if you are just cooking, they'll tell చదువుకో కానీ దీనికి తప్ప దేనికి పనికి, which means that is your innate capability.
Yes.
Easy way of identification is if somebody is scolding you on something else, which means you are showing some interest and you are spending time on it. Usually people spend some time, most of their time on games.
Yeah.
If it is boys, girls, I don't know what they do, but you should tell me. Right? So if you are playing games, there are many companies who are giving jobs in gaming sector. Right? You can also write stories. See, all these games have some story.
Plotline. Yeah.
Right? If you are good in writing and if you are interested in that, why don't you venture into that job, that kind of job? That is what we need to think. We have to think it differently. So we need to think differently, whatever is your interest. Suppose your passion is in cooking, then why don't you open a food stall and then bring your innovation in it? Right? You mix up fruits and sweets and something and all. People will like it, If you are very good in writing, then why don't you become blog writer or this
writer.
podcast and all, content writing. Content writing is, though ChatGPT is there, that human touch is always required.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right? So once you get the content from ChatGPT, that human touch